Family, it's been a few days, but like that dro, because we got another video. So, Pop Smoke, rest in peace. A lot of new details have come out in the Pop Smoke case. And it's sad, man. Shouts out to 1090 Jake for dropping the info. If y'all ain't seen his video, go check him out. He dropped the video 22 hours ago. But the 4 alleged suspects are teenagers, bro. They don't even know what life is yet. But these 4 teenagers, they snuck into the rental property. We now learn they snuck in through the back 2nd floor into the master bedroom. There was a woman present in the room. They put a gun to her head, told her to stop talking. Pop Smoke was in the shower. Drew was on. These 4 teens rushed him, pistol whipped him. At first he seemed to comply with them, and then he rushed them. Fight or flight. He was shot 3 times with a Beretta 9. And while he was on the floor bleeding, everybody got their licks in, bro. They was kicking him on the ground. That's fucking terrible. That's an awful way to go out, for real. Like, and I feel like what makes it worse is these teenagers that killed him. Like I said, they don't even know what life is. The shooter, the primary shooter, he was 15 years old. And that's crazy to a lot of people. When you come from that environment where you pick up the flag early, you jump off the porch early, you gotta prove you want to prove yourself. You feel me? And I feel like this is what led them to do what they did. They wanted to pull a robbery on a rapper, get him for his money, get him for his jewels, and then clean out. It's just a messed up story, man. And then it's crazy because the reason that prosecutors know all this information is because these individuals told on themselves. Their cells were tapped. Their cells were wired up. Microphones, listening devices. There was an informant, an adult informant placed with one of the teens who was 19 years old. And they basically gave up the confession. I don't see that playing out in any way, shape, or form that's gonna help them. You gave up the sauce. You told everything. The 15-year-old, same thing. He was in his cell. He was talking. He identified himself as the shooter. He let whoever he was talking to know. Whether that person was an informant as well or not, the cell was still wired. But he let everyone know that he's the one that pulled the trigger and shot Pop Smoke 3 times. He was rushed to the hospital where the doctors tried to gain access to his heart and his lungs. And he rapidly declined during surgery and didn't make it. That's an awful story, man. It's even more awful for the family of Pop Smoke that has to hear this in court. Hear how their son, their brother, their nephew was kicked repeatedly on the ground as he bled out. It's a cold world for real, man. Some people say that he brought it on himself because he posted his address. He didn't intentionally post his address. The address was seen in a picture on Instagram. He had the rental unit's number in the picture, just in the corner, you know, something slight. And he had an Amiri bag that had the address on it. I think that's just a crazy situation, man. Like, there's no reason anyone should lose their life in that way for some jewels. And if you don't know anything about high value jewelry, Rolexes. I'll buy a Rolex for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. But as soon as you bust down that Rolex, you put diamonds in it, you flood it, you're not gonna get that same value out of it. People aren't gonna buy those diamonds off of you. Jewelers ain't gonna take those diamonds off of you. And if they do take those diamonds off of you, they're not gonna give you shit for them. So, shooters basically got $2,000 for the Rolex they took off Pop Smoke. Was $2,000 really worth this young man's life? This young man's career? If y'all didn't know who Pop Smoke was taking over the music game, man. He had an authentic sound. He was influenced by drill music, but he had the New York sound with him. He had the UK drill sound with him from New York. That's cold. He was talented. He was really talented. So it's just a shame that he had to lose his life in that way. It's a shame he had to lose his life, period. Just for some jewels. Now, whether he would have still been here if he had just gave up the jewels, we don't know. But there's nothing you can really do about it now. The situation it's up in the air. But I want to offer my condolences to Pop Smoke's family. I don't know if he had kids. I want to offer my condolences to them if they exist. His brother, his mother, his father. It's a terrible situation, man. But it's the end of the video. I'm gonna come back with some more heat for y'all, man. If you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now, man. We're trying to get this monetized. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subs, man. Go ahead and subscribe right now if you have not already. If you are subscribed to the channel, man, thank you so much for tapping in, bro. I really appreciate y'all. My video's been going up lately, and it's y'all, man. It's y'all for real. So I'm humbled. I'm appreciative. I'll catch y'all in the next video.